6 p.m. Item number 3 is a public hearing to discuss the agreement between the South Knox School Corporation teachers and the South Knox School Corporation.
We didn't put it on there just, but we have to have a motion to open the public hearing.
Okay, do I have one?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Motion by Bunny, second by Jason. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Meeting's open.
Okay, I'll go through the tentative agreement. Let me read through some of this fairly quickly because some of this has to do with language. But a one-year contract for 25-26. In terms of salary, a stipend of $1,275. For HSAs, status quo amounts to be deposited by January 31st, 2026. Future and possibly partial future VIVA contributions shall be suspended for 2025-2026 only. Any further HSA contributions will be made during the term of this agreement, contingent upon receipt of any insurance refunds. VIVA contributions will resume in 26-27 per the contract. Article 15, sick leave bank. We added some language there related to postpartum depression, other pregnancy-related illnesses. The language ended up, and I'm probably going to screw this up. It's worded really strangely, but the association wants the teacher to require the person must put a date in at the start of the next school year to stay in the bank. If they don't donate a day to the bank at the start of the school year, then they're no longer permitted to be a member of the sick leave bank. Number 5, pages 23-24, Article 26, updating some language there. 24-25, update on ratification signature page, and some updates in the appendices. Number 6, pages 28-32, Appendix B, extra duty pay. Allow for pay to be made halfway through the season or the year and halfway at the end of the season or the year. The employee has the option to spread out equal payments through 26 pays. Number 7 is Article 7, term life. Teachers may purchase additional term life insurance from American Fidelity at the following rates. And this is a situation that's between the employee and American Fidelity. Sorry, I gotta move my chair. Number 8, page 9, Article 10, we're removing Mid-America on 9 and 10 and search for a new vendor by using a committee. Page 17, allowing for accumulation of up to 8 personal days. Transfer 2 sick leave days to personal days for a total of 5 personal days and 13 sick leave days. The total number didn't change, just in how it's allocated. Extra duty pay, page 28. Teachers will continue with extra duty unless notified by June 1st. Otherwise, nothing about this will prevent an individual from being removed from an extra duty for cause. If the teacher is removed for cause, the pay will be prorated. Number 11, page 4, Article 3, Section 1, stipends for summertime professional development. Change summertime to beyond the school day. For mandated professional development that's pre-approved, a stipend of $35 per hour will be provided for professional development mandated by the administration and pre-approved. For informational purposes only, and what that means is that the following information cannot be bargained, but it can be listed in contract for informational purposes only. Professional development contract during contract time will begin second semester, January 26th. There shall be 2 early release dates for professional development in each semester beginning January 26th, and that will require the board to adjust the pre-approved calendar for 25-26. So we'll be able to do that. We've got to work through that. We just had a discussion meeting, and we've got to work through what those dates are going to look like. So the board will be able to make those adjustments or approve those adjustments at the December meeting, if that makes sense. New hires shall be hired at their level of experience minus 1 year. This will have no impact to 25-26 unless someone's hired from the ratification of the contract to the end of the school year. Number 14, extra duty pay, elementary student council at $800, middle high school robotics at $800. 15, insurance increase. The 13% is 13% on the overall premium. I made a presentation last night at the high school, middle school, and I sent everybody the presentation today because of our situation budget wise. Right now, employees are picking up 100% of the increase, but that 13% increase is a little misleading. It's not deliberate, but it's 13% on the overall premium. So then you have to do the math, and you end up taking what that amounts to for each employee minus the board contribution, which isn't changing, and it is a significant increase of about 88% on what we're already contributing out of paychecks. It's a tough one to swallow, but that's where we're at. A committee shall be formed to discuss any potential changes to the insurance. And so just FYI, we just got finished about 5:45 with a discussion meeting with teachers where we're already talking about those things. Also, for informational purposes only, because it cannot be bargained, the South Knox Classroom Teacher Association shall appoint a percentage of the teachers who serve on any committee is equal to the percentage of membership. Also, placeholder language for ECA, $250 to $1,000 should any new positions be created in any of our ECA, any activities. I do not anticipate that happening. But we have to put that in there in case something does pop up on ratification of the contract and the next bargaining agreement. And so this is just informational for now. The teachers ratified the contract yesterday. So the law requires us to wait 72 hours from that time. From the time that we discuss this in a public hearing. And so there will be another board meeting Friday at 6 o'clock for the board to consider ratifying the contract as well. FYI.
No action on that then? to
No
close
action
it?
on it.
Okay. Item 4 is the cards and flyer report.
A card was sent to Melena Goodman on the loss of her uncle, Jeff Road on the loss of his mother-in-law, and Frank and Tanya Thomas on the loss of Frank's mother.
Okay. Item 5, good news. Start with elementary.
So today we held our Veterans Day program. 5th grade students did a great job. We had senior Trooper Brock Buchanan was our guest speaker. Last week we celebrated Red Week with dress-up days, coloring contests, pledge banners, lesson videos for safety and mental health. That may have been a couple of weeks ago. My weeks are a little mixed up. We had Spartan Dollar Celebration on October 17th. Did Pie in the Face, so that was always popular. We had a canned food drive. We collected 400 cans for the Lord's Warehouse. We recognized 40 students for Rhodes Rock Stars for October. This month, the trait was confidence. Nurse Wheeler, she had the idea of coming up with kind of a trick-or-treat, called it the Spartan Stroll. We had over 300 attendees, so that was well received for the first year. PTO had successful fundraiser with Paragon and Mullins salad dressing and Christmas programs. For 1st and 4th grade are December 9th, which is the next board meeting at 6:30. And then the 2nd, 3rd grades are Thursday, December 11th, starting at 6:30. See you elementary.
You're up.
All right, middle school. When sports starting up, our middle school girls are playing tonight against North Davies, as well as our high school girls are too, against Washington. We're participating in the Great Central US Shakeout on October 16th. Mrs. Chappell took 57 kids to DC and brought 57 kids back, so that was good. Their itinerary was blown up from day one, but they all made it happen. So it was a good trip, she said. The middle school student council had a smile drive from October 27th to the 31st and collected 124 items. Went to our nurse. Our 8th graders went on a junior achievement job spark field trip to Evansville on October 28th to explore different businesses around southern Indiana. We had a Halloween dress-up day on Friday, October 31st. Our middle school band went pumpkin caroling, 8th period, around the halls. It's good. Our middle school spell bowl team placed second in the Blue Chip Conference on October 9th and then won the area at Terre Haute on November 5th. Next week, all of our 7th grade students will be put through Stop the Bleed training by our Good Samaritan Hospital nurses. For Mrs. Wilson, we're having a scholastic book fair in the library from November 17th to the 21st, and our middle school student council is having a dance on December 5th, and you're all invited. That's the middle school. Come on out and dance. High school. We had a lot of students receive some athletic honors towards the end of the fall season. Ross Holster, Caden Greenville, Levi Lavino, Joseph Elliman, Blake Sutton, David Maverick, and Cal Charleston were named all blue chip in soccer. Lane Hayes was all blue chip in tennis. Heidi Singleton, Evan Hartwick, Kelly Klein, Silas Hansen, Sam Cheriak, Sarah Nowoski, and Allie Hayden were all blue chip in cross country, and Braden Gladish was all blue chip in volleyball. On October 28th, our CEO students participated in a murder mystery dinner at Highland Woods. Mrs. Shepard took a couple potential sophomores for recruitment for next year. October 31st, we had a Halloween dress-up day for high schoolers for best prize and grade level costume. On November 4th, our band went to the 35th Festival of Bands at Bar Reeve, and our band combined with 6 other area schools to present the concert. And we had some things coming up with our band. On Sunday, November 16th, in our auditorium, we have our all-region band concert. And then on November 23rd, we're having our all-district band concert at Red Skeleton. And then we're going to have our Christmas concert on Sunday, December 7th in our auditorium at 3 p.m., which is free. You're all invited to those two. We've had 3 students participating in interviews for the Lilly Scholarship: Emily Dryman, Allie Hayden, and Kathy Small. We also had our Veterans Day program yesterday during third period. Mr. Carey, Mr. Lemon, and Mrs. Erickson did a great job, and the program did great as well. We're going to have Club Picture Day coming up with senior favorites on November 13th. Our FFA took 8 members to attend the National Convention in Indy, October 29th through 31st, and officer interviews are coming up on November 20th. Mrs. Konkovaki is doing a career center. She hosted the first round of the Spartan Industry Tours on October 16th and 17th, about 100 sophomores and juniors toward 14 local businesses and organizations. And this Friday, we're doing the second round of the Spartan Industry Tours with about 60 students touring additional Knox County employers. So that's from high school. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Mr. Duke.
Thanks.
Go ahead. Appreciate your enthusiasm.
I'll send you these notes if you need.
All right, as far as curriculum, we've been working on I Learn checkpoints, and I'm happy to say as of today, we only have 3 students left in grades 3 to 8 that still have to take the first I Learn checkpoint. So out of over 500 kids, we're down to 3. And they have to complete the first one by this Friday, and I'm supposed to work with one Thursday, and we'll get the rest of them taken care of by then. The nice part about it is we're getting some data back. We're still trying to interpret the data because it's a big, long spreadsheet, but it is giving us some indication of where our students are performing on at least 4 or 5 of their current standards. We are also wrapping up our COGAT testing. Our COGAT testing, remember, is our test that one of our ways that we identify students for high ability. We still have just a few students in 2nd grade that I'm going to finish up tomorrow testing, and there's maybe 1 or 2 in 5th grade, but we will get those by the end of the week as well, so we can start looking at that data. That will give us our initial group of students who will qualify for high ability. But there's also other ways, because we will also look at how they do on the middle of the year iReady diagnostic. And then we'll take those scores along with the possibility of what's called a SIGS test, where that takes into consideration the teacher's recommendations and what they're noticing in class as well. So there's multiple ways that we can identify them. The COGAT is just the first way we identify high ability students. Let's see, last Tuesday and Wednesday, as I mentioned, we're getting lots of good data. We had data meetings at the elementary school where we were going through either the first I Learn checkpoints with grades 3 through 6, or we were going through COGAT testing with K and 2. Lots of good discussions. I thought they were productive, and I really appreciate all the hard work that the administrators and teachers are doing looking at all of that data. I know they get annoyed at times looking at my spreadsheets because they're great big long and they have colors all over them, and they kind of, I'm just a math nerd, so I do appreciate that. 3 or 4 other things. On October 30th, we did have the opportunity for the reading teachers in grades K to 5 to meet with a representative from Encompassing Education. It's a group that we have in that's trying to help us unpack everything with our new reading series and develop some curriculum maps to go along with that series, so that we have those for any new teachers or any kind of developments that we have. I do want to make sure and emphasize that I want to thank Mr. Rowe, Ms. Dykus, Ms. Kennett, Ms. Osborne, and all the teachers. In order to make it work, I came up with this really crazy schedule. I wanted to give them as much time as we could with the representatives, so we used their Spartan time. Plus, we got a couple other subs to fill in times. It ended up being that we were able to get about an hour and a half roughly with the representative. I was lucky enough to watch a second grade class for about 45 to 50 minutes, so that was a new experience for me, but we did a craft and I enjoyed it. It was good.
Was it easy, Mr. Kelly?
I've never had so many kids coming at me from different directions, asking questions, and it was good for me. I
Listen,
enjoyed it.
watching the elementary teacher reactions, see what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, I learned a lot. Mr. Cocker and Dr. Hatton, Mr. Toothman, and myself have had the opportunity over the last couple of weeks to meet with the counselors at the high school, just to look at our curriculum to make sure that we're doing everything we need to for the new state requirements with the diplomas and the new seals. And I think we're definitely headed in the right direction. There's one or two things we got to pick up, but we got a plan for that. Actually, Ms. Staggs and Ms. Shepherd have put together a short little presentation that's excellent that they're going to try to share with the teachers. And maybe if we can work it out, I'll try to arrange something where they can bring it in and show you everything that we're doing to meet all the requirements for the state, so that our students are prepared to get the seals. And there's lots of interesting things that are happening with those as we go forward. I did think of two other things before I sit down. We have 3 teachers this Friday that are going to attend virtually a Keys to Literacy National Writing Conference to help us improve our writing at the elementary level. And I just went blank on the last one. I can't remember what the last one was. So that's it for curriculum.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank
Kelly. Public comment.
If I could just, point of order kind of thing. I think when you have a public hearing, you have to invite the public to comment on the item. And, we noticed that you opened the public hearing, but it wasn't closed.
Yeah.
So just,
Yeah,
and that's not a comment intended to be derogatory, just want to make sure that things get done in the proper order so we don't have issues with, because our contract is a part of this, so I just wanted to point that out. I don't have any, I've spoken my piece on our contract as part of the bargaining committee, so I feel like I can.
Just
I
kind of roll
missed it
through.
too. We have a motion. Does anybody need to discuss anything else? Just a motion to close.
I'll make a motion to close it.
I'll second.
Motion by Bunny, second by John. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, hearing closes late. Any other public comments?
I did think of my last thing. And I apologize. Last week, it pertains to all students in grades 3 through 8. There was a letter, there was 2 emails sent home to all parents last week notifying them of a new family portal access where they can check their standardized scores from the state. So there's still a few emails that I'm having problems with. So if you talk to anybody and they don't have it and they didn't get it, I'm working on the emails, but have them email me or call me and I'd be happy to share the information with them. But everybody in grade 3 through 8 should have got that.
Anybody else?
I think this is my time. Okay.
I'll point at you, Maureen.
I know.
Sorry.
I just don't know a lot of things like that. So, morning shooter, I know almost all of you, and I presented last month for LifeWise Academy. And so I'm here tonight just to give an update on how that's going. It's going really well. There's a lot of information, which is great. Very good support system with the program. We so far have been hired as official director, so that's good. I can broadcast that. We're forming our leadership board. So I'm not going to say their names quite yet because it's not been finalized. But we're forming our leadership board. We can have up to 9 people, 3 to 9. That consists of individuals from 3 different churches at least. So we're still forming that. I go to boot camp Sunday to Tuesday, which is an intense training. So that's in Ohio. So I'll know a lot more information, and then I can come back with you guys in December with another update, if that's okay with you. We've been meeting with churches, very good outreach with churches, and we'll be speaking at congregations. We have online trainings going on from ranging from financing and bookkeeping to teaching and curriculum. So there's a lot of information that we have there. Right now, again, I think I mentioned it last time, our biggest hurdle is transportation. We're starting a campaign for funding the bus. Turns out after talking to Mr. Case, he is our bus driver. There's just a lot of red tape at the federal government level to just go a mile down the road, which is wild, but it was for everybody in Indiana. So we're doing a Fund the Bus campaign. We have found a possible bus, but it's just a matter of now raising the funds to purchase it to get these kids to the host site at Indiana Presbyterian. So that's our update so far, and then I can come back next month, and then the month after that, and the month after that. I don't know. Nothing else to do, right? But that's it. That's all I've got so far.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Going once, going twice? Okay, action items. Number 6, approval of the minutes of the October 14th school board meeting.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Bunny, second by Jason. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 7, treasurer's financial report and approval of claims.
You do have the agenda on the table tonight. October 31st, our ending fund balances. Education was $429,445.70. Debt service was $471,145.30. Operations was $1,266,949.32. On October 31st, the money market balances ended Regions 150,000, Fifth Third 2,069, German American $1,195,000, First Vincent Savings $1,450,000, First Financial $585,000. We had an all funds balance of $173,641.89. Bank accounts reconciled on October 31st. Fifth Third's balance was $15,869.15. First Financials was $202,6004. We had outstanding transactions totaling $44,287.30. Leaving us with a First Financial balance of $157,772.74. Those balances reconciled and matched the all funds balance of $173,641.89.
Any questions on the budget or the reports?
On the addendum, there's number 3. Was that for equipment or was that?
Food
Okay,
items.
okay,
They might have some non-food supply items, no, not equipment.
okay. Thank you.
Anything else? If not, I'll take a motion.
Motion to approve.
A second.
Motion by Jason, second by Bunny. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Report passes. Item 8, personnel.
At South Knox High School, requesting to employ Riley Meredith as girls JV softball coach. And at South Knox Elementary, resignation of Bradley Bender as South Knox Elementary custodian effective yesterday, November 10th. Recommendation to approve personnel is presented.
Make a recommendation to approve as read.
Motion by John,
I'll second.
second by Jason. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion's carried. Item 9, miscellaneous.
The 26-27 school calendar, we considered 5 different options, and I sent that out to many people. Basically, where I'm ending up with it is a recommendation for what we were calling option number 5. The only change would be, as we went through discussion this afternoon, moving the, I think what you guys got, the first 9 weeks ending October 9th, moving that to October 2nd, so that we could get parent-teacher conferences in before fall break. And so there's that handwritten change, I think, of new copies. This calendar most closely mirrors Vincennes Community School Corporation's calendar. When you send out, if you send it to 30 people, you're going to get 24 different opinions. And I don't know, the feeling I got from all the feedback I got was that it was important for our community, for most of them to have a similar calendar to Mid-Sends. There's so much interplay between our communities and families. So that would be the recommendation for next year's calendar.
We'll do them separate or,
I'm sorry. Yeah, why don't we, in case there's
okay,
conversation.
have a motion on the calendar? Or questions or comments?
Make motion.
Motion by Eric.
This was for this is for
Just,
calendar
just for,
five.
just for the, yeah,
Yes,
This is
calendar.
for calendar five. I'll second that.
Second by Jason. Those in favor say aye. Opposed, calendar carries. Item B,
Approval of contract with administrator assistants, LLC, to provide interim middle high school principal retroactive to October 27th, 2025. As most of you know, we hired Dr. Bruce Hatton, and Dr. Hatton started that day. He is feeling his way through, and it's kind of it's an odd situation, but I think those guys can tell you at the high school, he's not just sitting in his office. He's getting involved. He's been in some meetings and getting out and getting to know people. So we would recommend approval of that contract.
Motion.
I'll second.
motion by Eric, second by Bunny. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, item B carries. C, facilities use request.
A request from Triple Threat Talent LLC to use South Knox Middle High School Auditorium for a recital on Sunday, January 11th, from 12:30 to 4:30. The rental cost will be $150 and $25 an hour for a custodian.
Do I have a motion on C?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Motion by Bunny, second by John. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, C carries. Item D, obsolete items.
Request from the superintendent to declare a brother fax machine in the central office obsolete. One of your tougher decisions.
Motion by Eric,
Second.
second by Bunny. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, I guess we'll get rid of it. E, overnight trips.
We have a couple here. The girls tennis team to Scottsburg, Indiana from Friday, May 1st, 2026 to Saturday, May 2nd, 2026 for a tennis invitational tournament. And the girls tennis team to Portville, Indiana from Friday, April 17th, 2026 to Saturday. I was going to say that's a long overnight. 2026, that should say to Saturday, April 18th, 2026 for Mount Vernon Portville Invitational. Recommendation approved this on site.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion by John, second by Jason. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, that carries. Does the board have anything else? If not, I'll adjourn at 6:28.
Yes, we did check out trying to fix the clock,
Thank you.
but since it was routed,
Can't be done.
it can't be done without
Great.
tearing it
Good
up.
deal. I had to